And we do want to get out to Abbeville County. That's where my co-anchor Fox Carolina's Cody Alcorn has been live for us all afternoon, moving from spot to spot throughout the county where you're getting those reports of damage, Cody. And tell us where you're at right now.
Major damage here on Highway 203. I'm going to step out and walk you through this path. So right there, shed is gone, and you can see there is tin on these power lines here. In fact, we just heard and saw tin fall from the treetops here. Now let's walk this way. You can see over here, this path right here, trees are torn down, and I'm going to walk up here. You can see this power lines, trees knocked down here, the fence row here knocked out, and you can see these treetops here mangled. And look at the root on this tree here where they have an actual front loader or a backhoe getting this tree out. And this is just a whole scene here all down this driveway. Trees are toppled here, and these are huge rooted trees. In fact, it pulled their driveway up here. It's actually destroyed the sidewalk here, or the driveway, I should say. I'm going to walk up here. It's just stay with me, folks, as we walk through here. Be careful, Marco, walking here. But this is a huge rooted tree, and this is the area where this storm came, and it goes across Highway 203 where an actual tree is inside a mobile home. But this gives you an idea of how big we're talking. These trees that were uprooted, and this is all down 203 Stevenson Road and Old Hodges Road. So, I mean, look at the root on this thing. Just to give you an idea of how big this root is. And you can see it's taken out the pavement here where it was, and now they're getting all these front end loaders, these equipments, backhoes in to get the equipment out. But look down this fence line here, and you can see the debris on the fence here. You can see the trees that are down all down this driveway, and this is what we are seeing throughout the area. And as I mentioned, just across the street we have a tree on a mobile home, and we're gonna get some video of that and of course show it tonight on the 10 o'clock news. But again, to see this much damage here so close to these homes and nobody was hurt, that is the good news here out of Abbeville County. And I know Kendra just mentioned there's nothing confirmed here yet, but if I was betting on this, the National Weather Service will be here tomorrow, and I'd imagine they're going to confirm something touched down here, some on the spectrum of the tornado spectrum, that it did touch down, because again, it's a very specific area, and there is a path from here at 203 all the way down to Stevenson Road, down to Old Hodges Road. So again, it's a path that we can follow with a debris field. So just in my experience, it does appear that we did see a touchdown here this afternoon. And I'm just going to leave you guys on this shot because again, Tori, this gives you an idea of what we are seeing here in Abbeville County. And you heard from that homeowner. This homeowner says they also heard what they thought was a tornado. They were watching news coverage, and when they heard the tornado warning, it was almost immediate. They started hearing things outside and then walked out and saw all the damage here to their property on Highway 203. And just to give you an idea, Stevenson Road is just across the street where we turned down and saw all that damage. Talked to Carrie Hall, and then right past Stevenson Road is Old Hodges Road. So it's all right here in the Abbeville County, in this area where we saw this path that is pretty good destruction here from what we believe is that tornado that touchdown this afternoon. So again, the main message here: nobody seriously hurt. So that's good news. Property can be cleaned up, but again, no major injuries here, and that is the good news from Abbeville County this afternoon. And I'll tell you this: my colleague Matt Koufax is on his way down here. He'll be picking up my coverage. I'm going to get back on the road, and I'll be in studio tonight for the 10 o'clock news and the 11 o'clock news. We continue to follow what we believe are several tornadoes, or maybe just one that stayed on the ground for quite some time here in the upstate.
Yeah, Cody, thank you for getting up close and personal with that damage, and of course staying safe. And like you mentioned, we're just so thankful to know that everybody who you spoke with, everyone was okay.
Definitely.
You know, property damage, of course, nobody wants to deal with that, but when human life is involved, everyone is all right. That's the best case scenario. We'll see you tonight for the 10 o'clock news. And make sure you download our free Fox Carolina News app. This is a great tool to have on these severe weather days. You can take your phone right now, scan that code. It'll take you directly to the store where you can download that. We'll push out any breaking news alerts, breaking weather alerts straight to your phone. Also, if you lose power, this is a great way to stay in tune with what is happening in your area.